Hey y'all.
I told you in my last video when I did a video of the custom journal that I finally finished up for one of my sweet, very patient customers. Thank you. Thank you again for your patience. I told you I would kind of show you where I am on some of my journals. So I did a flip through of baby Owen's journal, but I want to show you where I am, excuse me, with this one, because I showed it to you when I had just made it. And then I'm going to slide this one. I'm going to show you that one in a second. This one is for my newest grandbaby, Anne-Marie, who was born on July 2nd. So I had put this together pretty quickly, and then I also made one for Abby, which I haven't given to her yet because she's just been super busy. So this is the one I made for Abby, for Anne-Marie. I kept this one a little simpler than the one I did for Sophia. I kind of went overboard with that one. So she's got a lot of stuff in there that she can probably still use in this one. But I'll show you this one later. And anyway, that book was very special because Phaedra gave me that book. Anyway, so this is the one I made for Anne-Marie. And did I get a ruler out? No. Let's see so I can tell you how big it is. I really like I like working in a larger journal, but I am at some point going to do myself a golden book. So this one is like 8 3/4 by 9 9.5. Yeah, so it's a pretty big book. This was I upcycled this from one of those art books that I bought from Patty Lang a while back. And if you look real close where I painted, you can still kind of faintly see where the debossing lettering is, but you can't see it enough. This came out really, really pink. I tried to tone it down a little bit, but I just left it. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to leave it like it is. And I just wrapped it with a piece of vintage cotton lace and then this seam binding that Jen sent me. I'm going to use some of this in the journal. I don't think I'm going to keep this as a tie, but I just wanted to put it around the book for now. Sorry, I hit my little trays over here. But yeah, this is a piece of vintage cotton lace that I believe I picked this up at my favorite store, Susanna's Antiques. And then I made a charm. I'm in frame so you guys can see me, and my light's kind of wonky today because it's raining out, so I've got my lights on, but I put yeah, so there might be a little bit of glare. Let me see if I can focus in on this. I don't want this video to be terribly long, but here's the charm. I just put a bunch of fun beads and the fun stuff that I like. And this was a little girl charm that Renee sent me a while back in some Happy Mail. I put her on here. And buttons from, I think, I hit my camera again, daggone it. Buttons from Jen and other people. I think this came from Karen and a Happy Mail. And then I had made this little charm with crystal and beads, and I clipped that on. Anyway, and some ribbon and stuff. And then this is just an image. This is an image from a book. I don't remember what book this was. I believe it was a Wonder book. And then this is a piece of linen needlepoint that I've had in my stash that I've been hoarding and saving for a special project. I use this on another little book that I made for a friend. So you open it up, and then the front, make sure I'm in frame because this is a big book, and let me refocus. Sorry, guys. So this was from a Corinne Malvern book. They were the end pages. So I put that, and I've got some other things. I've just got some other things tucked in the back. Let me move this out of here. These are just some goodies. These are just some goodies that I want to use in the book, so I've just tucked those in there. So then the back page, I glued this, and then I glued this, and then I used a different fabric inside. And then this is a photo. Like some of this I've just started in this, so I'm going to put some journaling on here or add some other things. But this is some photos that they had made a couple of weeks before Anne-Marie was born. So Abby's pregnant with her. And so this is my son Tyler, my granddaughter Peyton, Abby, and Sophia. And I just wanted to put that in here. So, and of course, this is Tyler and Abby. And then just from a book, A Baby is Born, that Jessica sent me. And this is precious Anne-Marie when she was born. And how much she weighed and all that good stuff. If you can see. Yeah. And there's probably a glare. So, you know, put one of these package pages in here. I mean, not, oh my God, pocket pages. And then I love this vintage paper, this vintage gift wrap that Jessica sent me. So I used that in here. I stitched it to another page. This was on the way home from the hospital, and then this was when they got home. And so I've just stuck these in. I babysat her one day. She was about 2 weeks old. Well, maybe a week or two. Something like that here. This is 4 weeks old, so that's what she looks like now. And then that's her and her sister, Sophia. So just flip through here and show you kind of what I have in here. The usual stuff, scrapbook paper. I thought this was cute. This was from a storybook, and I just made it into kind of an envelope. I'm probably going to use it like an envelope. And growth chart, ledger, kids' book pages, and some fabric washi. This is wallpaper. This is Maggie Holmes gift wrap paper because I can't seem to get my hands on any more of her scrapbook paper like this, but she does have a gift wrap paper pack. Not trying to enable any of you guys, but I love that stuff. And it's neat, and it's nice and sturdy. It's not thick, but it's a nice sturdy paper. And then I put some of Sweet Renee's. I bought some of her avocado dyed and tea dyed paper. I put some of that in here. Added a little tab from a little scrap. I've been going through all my stuff, and I've got some other projects coming. I'll give you a sneak peek into that, but I actually combined 2 large bins of stuff into one with all my, well, not all, but most of my potential covers, and then a lot of book pages and stuff. And fabrics, I've just been going through everything and trying to get a little more organized to remind myself what I have. Added some of that stone paper from Phaedra that I love the texture of that stuff. I added a slide protector sheet, some more gift wrap, Winnie the Pooh. This is some of Renee's tea-dyed paper. She has some really nice paper, guys. If you're interested, she sells paper packs, and you get a lot for your money. And then, of course, I put little buttons in the signatures. I did some alternating pages, page size. I found that I really like that when I am working in a book. And, of course, you know, just a lot of different things in here. I extended some pages using the scrap pieces that I had cut off, you know, from the 12 by 12. I take those pieces and then extend pages to give myself a little more room. These are just some of my favorite, you know, some of my favorite things. This came from a really sweet poetry book. Some of that straw paper. Some wallpaper that I made into pockets here. And then this was from one of those big storybooks of 3 Little Bears. Thought that was cute. Dick and Jane. That was from that poetry. This is more of that gift wrap, Maggie Holmes paper. It's the usual stuff. I'm just kind of flipping through. This is a Felicity Jane paper. I don't know. And like I said, I don't want to enable anybody, but she has some really, really pretty double-sided papers. And I like, these are, this stripe is hers too. You can just buy her paper. Like, you don't have to buy kits. And of course, I had to add some Richard Scarry in here. This is a beautiful wrapping paper, and I believe this came from Phaedra as well. More of that wrapping paper, Maggie Holmes, some vintage craft paper, Maggie Holmes scrapbook paper. I stuck a little envelope full of goodies in here that I want to use. And this came from another one of those big storybooks, and I love this with the old lady and the she with all the kids. I love these. I just love, y'all know. If you watch me at all, you know how much I love doing the kids' books. I like doing other things too every now and then, but this is what I'm always really drawn to for me to make. But I do like doing vintage stuff too, and I've got some plans for some things for that. But anyway, I just want to do a kind of quick flip through of this. These are some other things that I added in here. This was a tag that Jen made, a fabric tag, and I love that, and I love the little kids on here. And then just some little flowers. I believe I bought those from Shelly when she was doing a D-stash. I bought a pack of stuff from her. And then some of these, I don't know if you noticed, but some of these pages, they were a little bit kind of cracked on me when I folded them. So I just put Scotch tape on there because I think it'll age really nicely. This is a music sheet I made into a pocket. So anyway, lots and lots of room to put all of Anne-Marie's stuff in here. And then, so I'm really trying hard to keep up. Well, it won't happen, but I'm gonna do my best. So these are just bits and pieces and scraps, and yeah, I'm just stuffing them everywhere. That I've just put in there to use. So that's Anne-Marie's book. And then in Oakland is his sister. In Owen's book, you know, I just have the twine wrapped around this book, and you can see he's 8 months now, so his book's getting pretty chunky. He's probably going to end up being like Sophia's. But what I did with him, and what I'm trying to do is like go in and get the pictures down, you know, and not try to overthink it. And I know there's a glare on that paper. That's like a really cool silver star. But this was when he was born. And I'm sorry that, yeah, I've got a glare bad here. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to help any. No, not helping. That's worse. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. My light's not good today. But if you saw the flip through, I already did a flip through of the pages in here, but I'm just trying to keep it simple. I can go back and add other journaling, but I'm just trying, like, I want to put this little sticker here. So I just added on these pages, I added the pictures, I put some washi tape, and then I'm going to put this on here. I've already done a little bit of journaling. I tipped this little baby thing in and put another picture of him here. And then I just went in, I have the dates written on things, so like, I thought I wrote the date on here. Oh, I need to write the date on, but that's the day he went home. So all that's right, you know, there within 2 days together. And then I've put pictures in here and put stickers and things like that. And then I'll go back and add, yeah, I need to add the dates on here. I thought I had the dates on here, but I didn't on those, but I've got it on some of them. So I added a little sticker here and then put the pictures in here, and I'll go back and add little embellishments. But I'm just trying to keep it simple and not get crazy, you know, crazy with everything. Like, I need to fill out this little thing. Anyway, just getting the stuff in here, you know, just get it down. And then this I did spend some time on, because this is one reason why I love these protector pages, because I can put a ton of pictures, like all his little expressions. you know, and then I can use a bunch of little stickers up. This is me when I first met him. We went to visit, we stayed in a hotel, and then, so see, I can get all these pictures in this one thing, you know? And you can do that on a page too. You don't have to use this. You're just only gonna have one side. But just to give you some ideas, this was something I already had made, and I had this little red wrapping paper that came from Phaedra, and then some scrapbooking paper, and then a little washi, fabric washi, and just kind of did like a grid. So I've kind of gotten into this grid thing, but it's simple, you know, just trying to keep it simple, and then using the backgrounds that I have and not, you know, adding more bulk. I did put a background on this photo. So this is 2 months. So yeah, I've put dates in here. And I've gone back and added like washi and stickers, and really trying to keep it super simple, but documenting, you know, documenting that little chunka. He's so cute. So this was January 26th, so he was a couple of months old here. And then I love this picture. His shirt says "Party at my crib," and he loves his daddy. And that's my youngest son, Kelly. And then here he is with my daddy, when my daddy met him for the first time. So I put dates up here, but I just haven't done all my journaling. I still haven't done all my journaling in Sophia's book, but just trying to get all these memories in here. This was when they came to visit. This was in February. And I love black and white, so I'm printing some of these in black and white. And then this one I added this, like this flip out. I don't know if you can see it all. Let's see. Can you see it all? There you go. And then that flips back like that. So that's Brittany. That's his mama. And then little bear. So that's the first signature, and then we get into the second signature. Now I just stuck these photos in here. So that's him at 3 months, and that's around the same time. He might be a little bit older there, but I love that picture. Look at him, looks like a little man. And I just used a piece of, this was a piece of fabric from something that already had the buttons on there that I used there for a pocket. And I added that in later. Like I didn't add that in when I put the book together. I just had it in the book to use. Here's another Three Little Bears page. And then here he is laughing and sleeping. And that's his daddy and him together. So that was in March. And then this is, we went to visit, this was March the 24th. So we went to visit and with my ex-sister-in-law and for Oakland's birthday party. This is a little strip that I made. I made these a while back. I have several of these in my stash where I just took scraps of paper and stitched them together to make, you can make pockets out of them or tags out of them or whatever. This one I just glued down and I journaled on it and added this little you and me piece that I had in my stash. One of the little turtle cards here. I thought maybe I could stick something else in here, some journaling. And then this is one of my index cards that I made that I glued down as a pocket. And that's another picture of me and him. That face, he's so cute. And then this, I believe, was Easter. That's him with his Easter basket. And then that's him in Oakland. Here's a, I love this little pig page. Look at that face. Look at those chunky cheeks. This was when we were FaceTiming. I took that photo of him and Kelly. And this is him in his little walker. And then here, so I started doing a little grid with some other little expressions of him. And I'm going to do some other things here. I haven't finished that. And then I put some, this was some ribbon I got in a Happy Mail that I made fabric washi out of. And I just glued it to the bottom of the page or stuck it down on the bottom. I haven't finished this yet. This is one of my favorite pictures of them. Look at him laughing. Him and he loves his big sissy and she loves him. So this was in May. And then that's the two of them together. And let me tell you, this little boy, let's see. Okay, here we go, 7 months. No, this was 6 months old. We started calling him Little Hoss. Because he was 23 pounds and 30 1/4 inches long. So at 6 months, he's the size of a 12 to 15-month-old baby. All the way around. Height, you know, everything. He's going to be a big boy. And I hope I'm not talking too fast. I don't want to take forever, but I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at and what I'm doing and what I've been working on in between. Everything else I'm trying to get done. And the last 2 months have just been super busy. Just, you know, with everything with Anne-Marie being born, and then my son bought a house, and then my niece got married, and July was insane. But anyway, so this was back in May when Kelly and Brittany came up here for the weekend. It all worked out, and then Tyler and Abby were able to come over. So I had everybody together except Peyton. Peyton wasn't with us, but so we went to the pool, and I just printed a bunch of little pictures. Same thing at the pool. And I thought I would document, and then I tipped this in. My washi tape's coming up right there. I tipped this in to put all those in here. And this was part of that visit. This is my son Tyler holding Owen, and this is my daddy. So this is one way you can kind of do a flip out. You can add your pictures like that, and then that gives me journaling space here and here. And then this is him and his daddy. And this is, these were some pictures I took while we were FaceTiming. I'm so grateful for FaceTime because I wouldn't get to see them as much without it. So, I want to say, was I there? Yeah, this was another trip when I went to see them this summer. And then I love this picture here. I made him this little tie-dye shirt when I went to the beach with some friends of mine. We did some tie-dye, and I made all the kids tie-dye shirts, and that's one of them. I love that little grin on his face. And now he looks a lot bigger in these pictures than what he actually is, but I thought this was so funny. Brittany posted this picture on Facebook and said, yeah, we know it's your bed, not ours, since he's laid across their bed. I thought it was so funny with his little pajamas on, his little truck pajamas. And then that's him in Oakland. These are pictures that his mom took. She sends me pictures quite often. I'm very grateful. And then she posts them. This was July 4th. They took them to see fireworks and stuff. Look at that little face. And he's so chunky. Look at his rolls. Just precious. So that was from July 4th. I was not there, but I was able to get the pictures to document it. Yeah. And then these are this is the most recent in the bathtub. She was talking about, you know, she really wanted to get him in the bathtub, but he wasn't sitting up good enough where she felt comfortable. And I told her, I said, well, have you ever seen those things that you can, you know, suction to the tub? And she said, no. So I bought one and sent it to him, and she said that was the best purchase you could have ever made me, Ma. And he loves it, so he loves getting in the bathtub. And then this was the weekend of the wedding. So this one I just printed, and I better show this one. That was the two of them in the bathtub, but we won't show you that one. Anyway, and then this I just made. I found this when I was cleaning out stuff, this little end page, and I made a little envelope and stuck it in here. So I'm almost caught up with him. Well, I'm pretty much caught up with him other than going back and doing some journaling and stuff. So I just wanted to share. I hope that gives you some ideas, and I hope the video wasn't too glary. It is quite a glare, but maybe that'll give you some give you some ideas of things you can do in your journals. Since I don't really do journal with me videos, and I might try to do some of that here and there, like kind of figure out what I'm going to do, and then put it together in a video so you can kind of see that process if you're interested in that. It is very time consuming for me to do videos, but I do want to share more of my personal stuff with you guys, and I know some of you have asked for that. So that's those two that I'm working on, and then I got a few more things to do in Sophia's, and when I finish hers, I will come back and do a full flip through. But I want to show you real quick part of my clean out process and what I'm working on. Just to give you a sneak peek. These are, I did the glue book, smash book, junk journal, art journal, whatever types of books a while back. So I'm working on some more. So these will be coming to the shop soon. Hopefully by this weekend, if I can continue to, yeah, this one and this one. And there is a bad glare. I'm sorry, guys. So I've got like 8 of these, I think. At least 7 of them are going in the shop. One I'm not sure that I might keep, but anyway, so that's what I'm working on right now, and that was part of my purge and my clean out stuff. So I wanted to let you know that, and then I'll let you look at this but thank you guys for watching, and I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you appreciate seeing this. Please let me know. And if there's anything else you want me to do. I do know I've had one of my customers ask me about painted journals, and I do have that may be next, or Christmas stuff, but I will show you sort of where my head's at on that. Like these, real quick, it's gonna be a long video. So these are some covers that I'm going to work on. Now I kind of started painting. Now this is by no means a finished product, but I have several of these. So yeah, I have 4. So I have 4 sets of these, and I want to do some sort of vintage. I mean, it will probably have scrapbook paper in it too, but more under the sort of more of a vintage look to it, more vintage feel, and do some layering and stuff like that with some vintage and antique laces and stuff and trims. So that's in my brain, in the works too. That may be a month down the road before I get to those, but that's also something else that's coming. So, and that'll be something different that you really hadn't seen from me. So I've been gathering supplies for that. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here and say thank you again for watching. Thank you to all my subbies. Thank you to my new subbies. And I will see you guys soon. I'll come back and share 2 more journals that I'm working on that are my, like, not dailies, but sort of my yearly journals, if you want to see that. Anyway, thanks guys. Love you.